Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Things are going great. Things are going great. Hello everybody. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Fleza. How are we doing today? So excited to be doing excuse me. This model build stream today. As you can see, I am PNG Fleza right now. And that is because, hey, you get to see these on camera. So that's exciting. How are we doing today, everybody? I'm doing pretty good. I think I woke up like about 2 hours ago. Fortunately, enough time to finish getting things ready here for the stream today. Because I was up late last night getting things ready for the stream today. And also for the streams for the coming week. So very excited to be back and doing this. I'm very excited about this stream. I think because it's so different, you know. It's not a game, you know. Maybe fewer technical issues. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll, you know, with my luck, we'll probably have some technical issues here. The Forest is not very kind. Forest Studios. Yeah. But anyway, this is what we're building today. It is the Lego Architecture series, the Tokyo Skyline. I don't know exactly what it, you know, but it's various popular sites in Tokyo. So it's different from, you know, the other sets that we've done, the other models. I mean, granted, you know, I guess if you could say one thing that's kind of a detriment about my model building streams is that they're all Lego sets. True, but I feel like Lego is a very approachable system. You don't have to do glue or anything to put it together. You don't have to undo parts from molds or whatever. So I feel it's a very approachable thing. Now, I know they're kind of a little bit expensive, the other downside of them. But you know what? Who cares? This is what we're doing. And if you don't like it, well, too bad. I have this nice new area, you see, a little less crowded than the previous area. This is like, so PC is over that way, but I specifically got this desk. I don't know if I mentioned that I upgraded desks back in, what was it, May, June, thereabouts. And I specifically got this desk because I wanted to have this area for this exact purpose. Well, similar purposes to this, but primarily this exact purpose. Fleza ASMR. I don't know about that, but yeah, so I'm very excited to be doing this today. I was looking through booklet just to kind of get a preview of the various things, you know, and it's got some nice pictures of the various sites, the Tokyo Tower there, and a little blurb about it and all this stuff. So I kind of, you know, have seen what these structures are. It's very nice. But yeah, without any further ado, because of all the tapping. Okay. That's nice. So yeah, this is what we're doing. I've got all the pieces just over here. I organized them last night. Kind of see. Oh gosh. I don't usually build Lego sets this way. Usually I just dump them out and then find all the pieces in a pile. But today I wanted to be more efficient just because I am streaming this. So yeah. Let's get into this. Got so it's divided into two sections here. You can see the first section does the road, and then now that is a green screen. Yeah, true. That's the other reason I chose this location. But yeah, I got the road here, and then the Tokyo Tower, and then we have all the rest of the buildings here in section 2. But we're starting in section 1, so very nice. Let's get into this. Boom. I guess it makes sense that we gotta start with the road before we do anything else. Can't have things to display on a road without the road in question. Where is... You know, I organized the pieces so I wouldn't lose them. Oh, there it is. And got it all set up here so I wouldn't lose the pieces, and then I go and lose the pieces. What a, you know, just my kind of luck, right? Luck always seems to be bad when you don't, right when you need it to be good. So we have this one that holds there, and then this one is going to hold that to this. And then we need one of these. Oh gosh, pieces are flying. And we need one of these. It's going to be very hard. Oh, we need two of these. We need two of the 1x2 plates. This one 1x1 is going to go in here. And then 2x2s are also going to help hold these together. Or the 1x2s. Why did I just call it a 2x2? I'm not sure. Oh, breaking it off. Pieces. Where are you? Here we go. 1x3. 1x6. Flat 1x8. And flat 1x4. Where'd the music go? Okay, it's still on. Just in between songs. There we go. Nice design, flat on the front. Except for this. But then we make the rest look nice and flat. Like that. This one goes up here. Interesting. Oh, got to completely flip over. And let's see, we need the 2x2, 2x3, 2x8. We go 2x3 first. 2x2. And then 2x8. And we get to flip it back over again. And put in these two 1x3s. Just going to give a gap here. And a gap here. Time for some supports. Gonna stick off the back here. We're gonna need 1, 2 of these. And then 1 of those. 1 of these. And 1 of these. Okay, so we take the 2x8, we put the 1x2 at the end of it, and bring up the other 2x8 on the top. Two by 3, 2x4 on top of the 2x3, which is going to sit slotted into here. And this one is going to get slotted into here. All right. Another one of our forward-facing plates here. Another one of our 2x8s, which is going to go on top of this. There we go. Let's move that to the side for a second. Center that. There we go. And we're doing basically this whole thing in reverse, it seems. Because now we put the one there on the end, and then this other one here. And then we fill in these forward gaps of the long Lego mats. Like mats that you build on. Or like just long pieces in general. I don't know. Maybe they did. But I don't have one here, so. Now I think these are called the plates. Pieces like this. I think you might be thinking about like the huge, maybe like the huge sections that would have like maybe road patterns or something on them sometimes. Maybe. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of sets that have those, I think, nowadays. But, you know, this one is just, I think, just a constructed road in the front here. Oh, I'm gonna put 1x2 at the end of here. And the next 2x8 here. And 1x3 there. And we flip 2x4, 2x8, and another 2x8, which we flip, and they're going to connect. And they should connect like this. Very nice. Got a nice solid front. Get the rest of our flat plates. And our special one that has Tokyo written on it. You know, when I first got this, so I was thinking that the Tokyo would be letter stickers. But it ended up not being. It's just pre-printed on it, which I'm actually kind of thankful for because I don't know if I could properly line it up otherwise. So it's gonna be so it's a little off center here. Like, I don't know if I like that. We can just recenter it. Oops. There. Now it's kind of centered. You can't really tell. It doesn't really change much. Nice, smooth road front now. Okay, that one is this little white dot. Woohoo, our first splash of color. Instead of black is just a little bit of white. You know, if you blow up your glows like a balloon. Probably true, but they're okay. They fit what I need them to do. Plus my hands are really big, so it's kind of hard to find gloves that even fit to begin with, so... A couple of these big plates again. Couple of these plates. And another little splash of color. Another little white dot. We get this, which we put this one here and this one here. Flip and put it on the back here. Then we get this one. And we put the dot in the corner here. And then it goes here. So the dot goes in this little slot that we just have. And then big and small. Boom. There we go. Next, what do we have? Let's pull out all the pieces. We need these two. Actually need three. 3 little 1x1s, 1x2, 2x4s, one by fours. That one too. Okay, what do we got? Two by four. 1x4. One by 5 Technic. 1x4 like that. Slap on the other 2x4 here. 1x1 in the corner. 1x1 in the corner. Little flip. 1x1 in the center. 2x1 here. Oops. We throw in the back here. Right here at the end. It's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. If this is just the road, kind of sticks out a bit further than I thought. I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting, but definitely not quite as big as this. But it's cool. Now we get more color. Let me get some gray in here. Nice break up from the black. Whew. Oops. And then we need 4 of these. It's all the pieces just for this one step. Okay. So flat on the edge, corner, 3x3. Flat. Flat. Single stud. 1x2. Two by two. 1x2. Two by four. 1x2. Single stud. 2x2. Two by 4. Single stud. 2 by 4. Corner. Let's go back this way a little bit and get the 2 by 2. 2 by 4. 1 by 2. And single stud back here. One by 4. And 1 by 4. Before we get the final 1 by 2 and the single stud. Boom. Just like that. One of those translucent blue pieces are very exciting to add. Finally, some even more color. Gray, dark gray, and some dark gray too.
I only built in black and really, really dark gray.
Wait, what? What? Put our little stud there. And our translucent blues. Single stud up. 2 wide cheese wedges that are in dark gray. And we're off. Gotta use the separator. Off by 1. Kinda hate it when that happens. This is going to be tricky. There we go, got that one. There we go. Sometimes you just gotta remove bricks that are in the way. And you can reattach them. So we need this one wide gap because that's where this piece goes. And then we get our final little bit on this step right here. Only messed up once so far. Not bad, not bad. We're only... that was only step 23 of... How many steps are in this thing? 91. We're about a fourth of the way through. A little less than a fourth of the way through. It's going great. It's going great. No issues. Two, 4, 5. One of these. So there are these 1 by 1 flat plates. Like this. It's not really focusing on it very well, but they have like a grate pattern on them. There we go. You see it a little bit. It's very interesting. I thought that was like a sticker thing at first too. But ended up not being, so very grateful for that too. Oh, okay. I get what the grate pattern is. Now that I see it, there's that, and they actually showed it in like the preview images. See if I can find it really quick. Here it is. Shibuya Crossing. Probably seen this picture before. That's what those grate patterns are. I just realized that. So we put that plate there, and then the corner. Two by 3, and we do a plate, and then we do one of the grates, which are forming our crosswalk here. Let's just put them all in actually, right now. And fill in the area here. There it is. Boom. It's the representation of the crossing. Apparently I pulled this piece too early. That's fine. It's part of the next step. Got those, that. These. We need 1, 2. Oh gosh, knocking pieces all around. 4 of those. And 1 of these. Got him. One in the corner. Get another in the corner right here. Skip one corner. And up like that. Get a single stud. Like that. And we put 1x1s. Put the tan 1x1 here. And then in the corners and 1x1 plate. One by one plate. 2x4. 2x4. Oh, wait, no, right here. 1x1 plate and 1x2 plate. And I think we've paved the road now. In concrete. Alright, time to add some more color. Going back over to the other side where Tokyo Tower will be in our build. We still need to put just the foundations in. Guessing they're the foundations. Oh, nope. Let's move those. So we don't send them flying. See you in a bit. Gotta get some breakfast. Ooh, yes. Breakfast is very important. Okay, over here. Got some. Let's just put them all in place. We do put the tan one in the center. Get that, and then we put these white ones in place like that, and we get everything situated. Oh, more base work. Not just for Tokyo Tower. We need this. And this clear cylinder. Clear cylinder. It's very exciting. Let's just put those in place right now. This is going to go... It's going to go on top of the clear cylinder, which is going to go on top of this tan one over here. And everything else is in dark gray today for this step. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Are we forgetting anything? Nope. So this is going to go with our crossing area. And we go put the corners in, so they are gonna guide everything else. Then we can throw in the rounded corner, rounded flat corners here. Like that. And then we can put in our 1x1 flat bits. Put in our 1x2 or 2x2 plates with a single stud coming up from them. Like that. Ah, now it's time for Tokyo Tower. So let's move this to the back here. And we start with a single red circle. And we take these two black circles with a single stud in the center and stack them on top. Is that aligned right? Okay, good enough. Need these 2x2 red plates. There's 2x2 branches. Yeah, branches is the wrong word. Ones that have both an elevated section and then also have a forward facing studs. Put them on either side from each other. There we go. I'm going to do the same with black ones. But they get to go on these, what should we call them? Half ovals. I think that's what we'll call it, half oval. But so their front is going to face out towards the curved part for both of them. And they get to go on the side here. That's kind of cool. Have it face that direction. Match up with my diagram. Get another red circle, which will go straight in the center. Locking all those in place. Another 2x2 red plates, which are going to go on top of the black edges. Before we carry on, Alright, get the other two half ovals. And we need some clips. Some red clips. And some red dots. Whoa, that one went flying. There we go. Didn't lose them. That's what matters. So we take an oval, flip it upside down. We have the clips sit in the center of the edge. Oh, we forgot. We need to double the dots and the clips. Because it's only 2 of each per half oval. With a dot on the bottom of the clip, which is on the half oval. Clip, clip, and dot, dot. And then these cover the brown sides. Nice, interesting little rounded square here. And throw another circle on top of it. Just like that. We get 4 2 wide red cheese slopes. Which are going to go above our black and brown jutting edges. Like so. And now we get to some interesting stuff. We get these white clips here. And we get these, I don't know what to call those, red hinges. Let's call them red hinges. Sounds right. And we get some red vents. We slap a red vent on a red hinge. Give it that nice texture. Do that 4 times. And we slap one of these white bits on the end, on one side of the hinge. Just like that. And then we connect the other side of the hinge to each of the clips that are now sticking off our base of Tokyo Tower here. There we go. That looks cool. And we can bend them to have the tower sort of stand on its own. Not exactly even right now. But that, oh gosh, look at that. It's like a newborn trying to find its legs. Like a newborn horse or something. A giraffe. Because it's going to have a long neck. I think it's appropriate to call it. Let's call it a giraffe. The long Tokyo Tower, Lego Tokyo Tower the long red giraffe. You can quote me on that. Somebody's going to complain, I'm sure. Get these nice arch pieces, semi-arch pieces, but they're going to go here in the center of each side. That's actually going to guide our feet a little bit. That's nice. Because they can't get any closer than the archways. Oh, clip's a little out of whack. The final one in. Get it a little lined up. A little bit lined up there. Oh my gosh, that looks perfect now. Yes, looks perfect now. Almost perfect. Now kind of almost looks like a crab rather than a giraffe or a horse. And we get to put it in. So each of the stand clips go on the single studs here. That's what holds it in place. Now we just have to build up the rest of the tower. Let's do it. Let's gather all the pieces that we're going to need. We're going to need those. Such a perfect crab. Yes. Get a little antenna. Single stud. And 4 1x1 tiles. Get a 2x2 circle. 3x3. 3x3. 4 inverted slopes, red, and 4 red vents. So we get our antenna on top. We slide the single stud down. It's actually a stud with a hole in it, which is what allows us to do this. And we slide our other one down. Very nice. Then we can take our inverted sloped pillars, slap our vents on top of them. And because they have this nice backing area here, then we slap them on this. White 3x3, black 3x3 on top, inverted flip, 2x2 circle on the bottom, and put this in the middle. There we go. And we surround and we fill the corners with the white 1x1 tiles. then flip it, and it's going to go right in the center. Perfect. Now it's time for the core section of the tower. Get our rod. It's going to form the center. We need 3 of those. Get some white vents. And some red vents. All the rest of the red vents, actually. Then we need these sliding red slotted pieces as well. And we need six single white studs. So we take the rod first, slide one of these down it. We stack 2 studs. And this goes in the bottom, like that. And we surround this with red vents. Stack another 2. Slide them down. Slide another one of these down as well. And this one, this one, put the white vents on. Then we do it one more time with 2 single studs and the multi-sided brick. Just put them all together before we slide it on. Just like that. This one gets surrounded with the red vents. A nice pattern. Red, white, red. I didn't do that right, actually. These red vents do not go straight on. We go on the sliding bits first. And then they kind of rotate around. So that they stick out just a little bit more. And then we flip it because it goes on top here. See, we're getting pretty high. We just have the one set of white vents and then the rest of the tower. Speaking of the white vents, we're part of the next step. Yeah, it is. Got a single stick, rod, whatever you want to call it. Flat black circle. Couple more of the single white studs. The final multi-way brick. Okay, that's everything. Get our single black stick. Put it in the white concaved circle. My mind temporarily blanked on what I was going to call. That's what she said. Oh gosh. You had to go there. Alright, let's put these vents in place. Flip it, and goes on top. Oh boy, oh boy. With two red cylinders, cylindrical cone, and the final antenna. And it all goes on top. Boom! Tokyo Tower is done in our build. Alright. It's time to finish the last few bits of section 1 of the build here. Whew. These green tiles. There we go. And black and gold colored in cylinder cone. And we go tan on green 5 times. Green on tan 5 times. And then we just stack them up. Then we put gold cylindrical cone on top of the black one, which goes on top. Which is going to go right here. Now we got a tree. Probably a Christmas tree, like the ones you always see in anime. That's what that's supposed to be, I bet. Get a nice little stick. And these lovely pink flowers for all the wonderful cherry blossoms. We put them on. It's not the only cherry blossom tree in this build, but it's the first one. And it's going to go right here. Boom. And we are done with part 1. Just like that. Oh, gosh. Okay. My knee's cramping a little bit. Stretch it out. There we go. Get a quick sip of water. Whew. Kind of surprised. Usually when you have excess pieces, it's all the small ones, and there are a lot of small ones here from part 1. But there's also these. There's also 2 of these. I don't think I missed any. Unless they were supposed to be back here. But I don't think so. Let me rewind here just to see. Maybe I missed them. Because it looks like in the diagram I might have missed them. Okay, let's flip this for a second. Yeah, I missed them. They go right here. I don't know how I missed those. There we go. So yeah, they should have been peering up over here. Oops. We're a master builder. We don't make mistakes like this, ever. Okay. Let's move these pieces, excess pieces, out of the way. So we don't actually send them flying anywhere. Now we get into part 2. We start with, we're going to move this to the side here. Yeah, we have some more space over here. Pull these out. And we need these. I will say one of the advantages of splitting up the parts ahead of time like this by color and type is that they are easier to find. Especially if I know where it is I'm looking. It's part of the fun just to kind of dig through the pile, in my opinion. And then we need these. So we slap the 1x1s on the bottom of the 1x3 and on the top. Slap these on top of the whole thing. Put another one on top there. And then we go 1, 1, 1. Like that. Add these to the top. And that on top as well. And a nice little... Which one is this? This is the... Hang on, let's look at the reference. Reference. This one isn't specifically put in the reference. This is just a generic gate. Maybe. I don't know. But it goes right here. Okay, Tokyo Tower, back out of the way. We get to do the other cherry blossoms now. There we go. Do both. When you do both, you get even more cherry blossom trees. Yay. Because these go along that waterfront, that's actually what the translucent blue ones that we put on the road were. So we got our gate here. We slap the trees on either side of the river. Perfect. Now we get to build a bunch of towers. Gotta put the towers around the crosswalk now. So let's grab those. And these. all of those. There's a lot of interesting patterned ones involved here. Gotta make sure we grab all the right ones. There's one piece that has a very specific pattern on it. That's not it. That's not it. Looks like it's supposed to be a greenish pattern to it, but am I just blind? Could be that I'm blind. Wouldn't surprise me. Maybe it's buried somewhere. It's not in any of the pieces that we put to the side, right? Nope. All those are clean. It's very interesting. I wonder if it's even missing a piece. Or I just put it somewhere where it's not blatantly obvious. We'll come back to that piece. So we gotta stack up these. So they're forming the first tower. Put some bright orange lights on it. These blue towers like that. The PS5 looking tower? No, not yet. These are the towers that are going around the crosswalk. With all the billboards and advertisements, all that cool stuff. They go over here. Got a couple more towers to put in this section. And got to put those lights on these too. Advertise everything. Okay, so this one, it's a little rainbow. And more bright orange lights. I think it's going to go on this side. This one, oh, goes over here. It's close enough. This one gets a whole bunch of wedges. Gets a green wedge, and then a blue wedge, a yellow wedge, and then another blue wedge. Oops. Stay stacked, please. Thank you. That one goes next to these. Just like that. Then we get huge stacks of lights. A huge stack of lights. Oh boy. Let's just pull out the pieces one. Let's work on this tower first. This one has a lot of blue in it. And it gets vent, rainbow, green, and red. Blue light with a stack. Two 1x1 studs. On top of that, the other one. So these ones are interesting because unlike the ones that we were using in the tower, to put the vents on, these ones only have it on two sides, not the third and fourth side. And this one, it's the rainbow on this side with the red vent, the red light vent. And then red light at the bottom and green lights on top. And it goes in the corner here. Boom. Certainly looks like an advertising section. Okay, so this one is, this next little bit is very interesting because it's just a stack of lights. Just straight up a whole bunch of lights. It's actually interesting. It says I'm only supposed to use one of each color. Oh, wait, now I see it. Okay. Well, it would make sense for it to only be one of each color, because therefore there's the extra one for all the in case you lose it moments. Let's see if I can stack these correctly. So it's supposed to be red, then pink. This is presuming I'm stacking it correctly. Then orange, then yellow, then pale yellow, pale green, green, blue, and then the cap. Yeah. Whole spectrum right there. Yeah, that's right. What I was going to do would have made it way too tall. You know, I think this is supposed to be that one. Goes on the bottom of that white tower. We'll hold off on that though still. See if maybe I'm just, like I said, blindly missing the piece that's supposed to go there. It's possible. Let's move all these wonderfully extra colored lights to the side. So the next section they want us to work on is this. Where we go with some clear bricks. Standard 1x1 bricks. Along with a few tanned 1x1 roofs. So those are going to look like that. These are going to go in the corners around this thing. Looks a little off. And this bit is clear. Clear 1x1 roof going on top of a clear 1x1 plate. Just going to go right in the center here. This is the Tokyo Big Site that we're working on. Four by 4 plate, which we surround with a whole bunch of these 1x1 roofs. Two, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of them, to be precise. Eight of these 1x1 blue plates, and one tanned circular flat plate with a single stud. Looks like we're putting in a bunch of teeth on this thing. Or something. It's gonna bite you. Watch out. They're actually just a little bit sharp enough that just pressing on them slightly, it's like a nice nice little prick, you know. That definitely don't want to step on this particular plate. That will send you reeling. Ooh. Okay. Stacking these one by one blue plates, which are going to be put in the corners here on the back side of our whole construction here. Is it just going to balance on top of... Oh, no, it's not. First I thought it was gonna like have these kind of balance on this, but no. I just looked at the box again and you can see the teeth kind of point down. Which actually, if you look at the picture of the Tokyo Big Sight, which is what this is, you can actually see it's like got the inverted pyramids as part of it. So this hole in the center of the circular stud is going to go right on top of this. Pretty sure. Just make sure there's nothing else that's going to change. Correct. So it just slides on. It does kind of lock it into place because we've got the ones that are pointing up from these pillars, and then the ones around the edge kind of lock it in place. Now we're working on the PS5 tower. That's not what it's actually called. It's called the Gakuen Cocoon Tower. I have been continuing my study of Japanese. Despite what my pronunciation may sound like. Let's actually move this to the side again. So we start with this. It's got the nice lattice work on these. Just need one of these at the moment. It's going to go on the back, like so. And then this is going to go there. Continue to move that out of the way. Need one of those. And one of these. Which is going to go here and here. Keep that 2x2 tile locked in place. Before we add another one to the back end. Like so. Then we use some Technic parts. Oops. So we're going to slot the little blue peg into the hole. And we slot the black peg into this hole. Boom. Just as simple as that. Then we get a very confusing thing. I need some dots. We need one of our black cylinder cones. As well as some of our blue cylinders. Then we need one of the gray poles to kind of build it all on. So we put a white dot on the black dot. And slide it up the pole. And then we go on top of these 3 blue cylinders, we put the other 3 white dots. Then we stack those on this. It's like a giant ice cream cone almost. Our black cylinder cone. And slide this through the blue peg. Put that one to the side for the moment. Now we get the one with the nice window here. We slap one of these on the back side of it. Then we pull our piece back and we slap like that. Put that down. We need our axle and our 2 long axle. A couple of washer bits, as well as a tri-piece, and then 1 coupling. So we take our axle, our brown axle, our 3 long brown axle, put a washer on it. Then we put our tri-piece on it, like so. Put our other washer on it. Put the coupling with our red axle and the other side of the coupling. And we stick this in the center of that. So the red juts a little bit. Two black studs, a black cylinder cone, single washer, the other triaxle piece, and one of our yellow axles. Stack our 2 black studs. Invert them. Use our black cylinder cone. And stuff the yellow axle in the back end of the black cylinder cone. Use the washer. And then the triaxle. And then we stick that poking out of the top, or towards the top of the tower. Oh. That's interesting. So it's a 3-sided building, I'm presuming. I thought it was just a 2-sided building. It looks like a 2-sided building, doesn't it? But I guess it's 3-sided because it's going to have us use the other 2 sides of the triaxle, at least theoretically. There's enough of the kind of lattice work pieces for there to be on the other 2 sides at least, so that's why I'm guessing. Okay, it says do 2 of these, so we'll just do them both at the same time. Let's move that piece back a little further. So we're doing a duplicate of the I guess the primary section here. That's what you want to call it. We get 2 of these. And 2 of these, because it goes like that and like that. Very nice. Get our last 2 2x2 white plates here. We're going to stack like that. Two more blue pegs that are going to go in the black. And then the black peg is going to go in the white. Now it's time for these towers again. It's complex because there is way more than what it appears to be. So we need 4 white dots for each tower, each section. So 2, 3, 4, so there's 8. Need 2 black ones. 2 black cylinder cones. 6 blue cylinders. And 2 gray poles to hold it all together. white goes on the black and lines up the pole. To there. White on top of black and slides up the pole to there. There we go. Then we get white capped blue cylinders. Let's just cap them all. Then we do a stack of 3 on each pole. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. Cap that all with the black cylinder cone. And it sticks up the blue peg. And up the blue peg. There we go. Perfect. Grab the 2 lattice pieces with the windows. Grab the backings for them. And then they go on top, just like that. Same one with this one. And now we don't have to go back and repeat that because we just built it both at the same time. But they do go on the sides like so. It's really very interesting. I definitely, from the, like I said, from the box, from the picture, it looks like it's only a 2-sided building, but it's a 3-sided building. And then we just cap it with the white flat cone. And we slide it in. Wait, how is it supposed to? Okay, it should have one of these in the front. Kind of towards the front, I guess. Guess it doesn't really matter. No. I'm gonna nitpick about which direction it's facing. There. That looks like it does in my diagram, in the directions diagram. Okay. Let's move back a little bit. So voila. We still gotta finish up the rest of the side here. So what does that look like? So that involves us pulling, looks like the rest of the dots rest of the white colored dots and the rest of the blue cylinders. And the rest of the black cylinder cones. So we do white dot, blue cylinder, white dot, blue cylinder, white dot. And finish it off with a black cone, cylinder cone. Only have stand up. Only have to do that 2 more times. Got all 3, and now we can just put them in. Put one there. Let's rotate it around to this side. Put it in there. Rotate around to this side. And come on, there you go. A little bit more. Put it in there. Oh, broke the tree. And voila! That is... Wait, what was it called again? The Gakuen Cocoon Tower. See? I remembered. I didn't have to look it up. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Okay. Now we're gonna build. Now we're gonna fill in the section that we previously almost forgot. So we need some standard bricks, and they go straight across 6, 1, 2, and 6. Some more bricks. We need those. Those. And one of these. Now we go slope. 2. 6, 1, 2, and slope. Two, 1, slopes, and 6. And we go slope. 2, 1, 6, and slope. One, 6, and slopes. We go slope. 6, 1, slope. Oh, okay. So, this is interesting. So this is supposed to be the backdrop that is Mount Fuji. That's cool. That's actually pretty cool. They found a way to incorporate the mountain, the volcano. Two plates and a white tile. So we go slope, 2, skip 2, 1, and we slope there. And then what we do is we stack the two 1x2 plates, put the slope on that, cap the slope with the white tile, and put that in that gap, like so. Then we take a white slope, white inverted slope, and blue slope over here. And we do white slope, white 3 slope, and we cap it off with a white plate, flat plate. And spin it around, and voila, we get Fuji as the backdrop in Tokyo. It's very cool. I didn't even realize that that was what that was. Just looking at the picture on the box. We're getting down to just about the end. There's, I think, only the last one is this tower over here. Because we have this. We have all the crossing buildings. We have Fuji, we have the gate, we have the cherry blossoms with along the river. We have the cocoon building, we have Tokyo Tower, we have the tree. Yeah, so I think this is the last building on the model. Let's put it to the side here just so we can have the space to work. Move some of the pieces around here. Oh, no. Don't roll away. Don't do that. That would be bad. So we got our 3 long yellow axle, one of our couplings, and here comes that piece again. Stay. And we have our backbone 12 long axle. It's just going to go in one end of the coupling, and the yellow one's going to go in the other end. Grab one of our black round plates, 2x2 plates. It is really nice to see it come together, you know? So put that all the way down there, then we add the coupling at the other end of the black axle. Get this silver ringed plate and get one of our 2x2 black plates, which is going to go on top of it. We slide the yellow axle through. Oh. Bring the model back. And spin it around over to here. And slap this on the bottom. There we go. Took it a moment. Okay. Next step. We need this. The rocket cone. We need our final 2x2 circular black plate, or 4x4 circular black plate. Our 7 long gray axle and axle coupling. So the big circle goes on top of the small circle. Coupling goes in the center. Goes in the center. There we go. Put the engine cone on top, so we can still see the coupling here in the center. And we stick the axle in the end of the coupling, which then goes up on the end of that coupling, giving us the height that it needs. Final pole, gray pole. We have 2 wheel rims. I think that's what these technically are in Lego. But they're going to be the core of this section of the tower. Inverted black cone, kind of flattened upside down here. Flat circular. And we get just a white cylinder on top to cap the whole thing. Like that. And that goes on top. Like that. Jeez, it's just getting taller and taller. So the next bit extends the height even more. Okay. We get... I don't know what these are. I don't think I've used a lot of these before in my builds. Black pole. 2 white cylinders. We stack these 2 things. Stick the pole in the back end. And then stack the 2 cylinders like that. Flip it and it goes on top. Let me just bring it down. It's going to be easier than... So it goes all the way there now. We're going to look at the whole thing once it's completely done. But I want to show as it goes along here. Okay, so we get these clips. I don't know what to call them technically. Connecting clips. And we get all these kind of flexible poles, flexible axles They're not supposed to flex in this build, I think. But each one is going to go at the end of one of these. Each clip is going to go at the end of one of the flexible axles. Just like that. And then we get to place them around the edge of this. So let's put this one, start in the back, that'll just be easier. Clip, and we pull it in close so it touches the black cone at the top. Black rocket cone. Did that clip right? I think it did. That one in. I guess if I bend them a little bit closer, it kind of brings it in towards the center of the structure and kind of holds them in kind of more in place against the black rocket cone. It's probably what it's supposed to go for. Make it look like it's all attached and together. It is actually really cool. And bring the final one up and in. Let's see if we can bend it a little to undo the flex in it. See if that works. See what it looks like from the front. Oh, okay. So I'm supposed to flex them and put them inside the cone. So hang on, let's do that. Okay, flex, put that one in, bend it back. And this one is going to go between these two. Yeah, just like that. Bend them all in a little bit. Oops. Knock the tree off again. And whoa! So that's the Tokyo Sky Tree. And that, I guess this flat translucent blue piece was the piece that we were supposed to put on the bottom of this tower. Okay, that's fine. We can just put it in now. Wait, why is it? Oh. Okay, never mind. All right, and that is it complete. So let's take a proper look here. Let me move the camera around a little bit just so I can show you what is going on here. Okay. So here we have, what is this called? This was the Tokyo Big Sight. Yes, Tokyo Big Sight. We have the Tokyo Sky Tree. And we have Shibuya Crossing. Make sure we have Mount Fuji here in the back. We have Chidori Gafuchi Park. We have the Gakuen Cocoon Tower. And we have the famous Tokyo Tower. And that is our Tokyo skyline architecture famous points build. It's a lot of fun. It's a little bit bigger than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to... So I have some display shelves that I want to put up. Actually, probably like right along here. And I thought I was going to put this here because I thought it was going to be thin enough to do that. But it doesn't seem it's going to be quite thin enough to fit on those shelves. So I may have to... Let's put it over here. Let's see what it looks like over here. So I have some shelves here in the corner instead. So if I put it there, that looks good. I think I like that there. I'll put it there a little bit later. And there we have it, folks. That is our build, our model build today. It's a lot of fun, kind of warm. Whew. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been a lot of fun just to have a nice kind of relaxing stream compared to, you know, sometimes the intensity of games or the struggle with streaming a game. I like this. It's different, you know. It's fun, and I feel like more people should do this if they're doing VTubing. I don't know. Anyway, that is all I have for today, folks. Tomorrow, new episode of the Forest Report coming out. So check that out to see what this week's coming schedule is. And yeah, I will be back on Monday for the next stream. Until then, take care, stay safe, all that wonderful stuff. I will see you guys next time. Bye. Goodbye.